Leo, what's going on, baby? It's Leo season. You guys are due for a reading. Happy birthday to all of you. Welcome to my channel. Shout out to my brother who is a Leo. Shout out to all the Leos out there. Your beautiful energy. Your sexy beast. Let's see what's going on for Leo. What is up for Leo during your season, which is July to August? You butt right up against Virgo, and Leo is the king of the jungle. I mean, other than maybe a fight with a hippopotamus or something, which is kind of a combination of a sea and land mammal, Leo is the king of the jungle. They'll take down big giraffes, big giant bulls, and sometimes they'll get lucky and a few of them will take down a big old hippo or something like that. But it's not real common for them to do that, right? But Leo is the king of the jungle. You guys are fierce energy, very fierce energy. You look into the eyes of a lion, you are seconds away from your death, because a lion will destroy you. They'll tear you apart, man. They'll shred you apart before you even hit the ground if a pack of them gets a hold of you, right? So that's your energy. You've got this majestic, very much king dominance. That's why you guys are represented by the King of Wands. And your major arcana is strength. So we know that you're strong, Leo. We know that you're dominant. But even Leo licks his wounds. And so many of you Leos came to this reading because your heart is aching, possibly for someone. And let's see what Spirit can say to you, Leo. 3 more shuffles and let's begin. And being that it's your birthday, we're going to do the full thing if possible. So we'll do a love and separation reading after, okay? Because I'm going to start doing that. So whoever's sign it is that month, or whatever season it is, I'm going to do a reading for that sign, and included with it will be a love and separation, a full reading. This is worth, I see readers charging $25 a question. I mean, that's ridiculous. Full of shit. We cannot tell you the future. All we can do is do a little brainstorming with you and maybe bring out the collective energy here. As a collective, okay? This is what this reading is about. So it's not going to fit everybody, and it may not, like when we get to the love and separation reading, some of you will just need to check out because you're not separated from somebody. So that's not going to be for you. But if you're separated from somebody and your heart yearns for them, then this reading is going to be for you. All right? Let's do it. 3 more shuffles. Holy Spirit, please give us a message for those born under the sign of Leo. 2 and 3. Ow, come on, Leo. Why you guys got to make me do a reading like this? There's heartbreak and betrayal underneath. Come on now. Give me a second to look these cards over, Leo. Man, I tell you, Leo, Leo stands for, as well as for you, it stands for a law enforcement officer. And I just seen it right here, but continue. We'll look at this. Hang on. Okay. All right, let's go with it, because we got a lot to cover. All right. First of all, as I said, I did not care for this coming out underneath. Not gonna lie. I don't like it. Three of Swords is what we refer to as the heartbreak and betrayal card. It can just represent pain, okay? There is pain, okay? Leo, you've been wounded. It's starting to make sense to me because I just seen something else here. Okay, so, and in fact, it's so specific to you, Leo, you could be even in pain, you know. Maybe you're like my brother who was in combat, multiple tours, and he's been injured, and he lives with pain for the rest of his life. Many of you are in justice, fields of justice. You are literally Leos. You are literally law enforcement officers. Some of you could be fighters or something, most of the men. Now, Leo women, you guys are so different. I think you're the only ones that I honestly really believe this. Now, not all Leo women are like this. I'd say, I'm weird. I've been studying this since I was a kid, okay? I read the horoscopes when I was a little boy. I'd spend my spending money on a horoscope scroll, and I've been studying for years. And I find that with a lot of the signs, a lot of things don't match up, okay? I'm an Aries. I'm impatient. That matches. I can have a temper, especially when I was younger. There's a difference between Leo men and Leo women. Leo women tend to be very, so I'm not going to lie, Leo women, I'm not being mean, but sometimes you can overdo it. But it's because you guys want the attention. And you will often find that Leo women are very social, social butterflies. But they also love to be told that they are beautiful. It's just a trait. It's not necessarily true for all of you. Well, Leo men, I feel like you guys are some tough motherfuckers, man. That's all there is to it. But even you guys that are so tough like that, you still have a heart. Some of you are physically wounded. Some of you are wounded because somebody betrayed you. Somebody broke your heart. Maybe they broke your trust. Okay? That's what's going on underneath this whole thing. Now, where you are right now is you are trying to apply a pinnacle of stability towards something. This could be in your finances. This could be in, the way that you're conducting your life, situations. But whatever that situation is, you're trying to bring stability. Why not? That's what the king does. The king creates stability, and pretty much nothing's going to change it. Once Leo puts their mind to it, it's going to happen, right? Because you have the strength to pull it off. Now that's where you are, okay? And like I say, underneath this thing, there's this energy. Keep that in mind. In the recent past, or the past, you were wounded, as I just said, 9 of Wands. You survived a battle, and for some of you, like my brother, you've survived multiple battles, okay? This represents victory, Leo. In the earlier versions of this card, there was more of the idea of coming back from war, and if you don't believe me, look it up. Anyway, as a result of this, boy, I really see it now. 6 of Wands in reverse can be an unwelcome home kind of energy. Like you did not feel the love necessarily from those that you knew from your childhood. For some of you, this is not referring to that. That, like I say, and it just happens to be that my brother's a Leo and has been in multiple battles and so forth, and so I can see this fitting him. But I can see it fitting other people too. People that your battle wasn't a real going to Afghanistan and all these places. Your battle was you were in a marriage and the motherfucking shit went to hell, and there was lots of shit that was said and feelings were hurt and people were wounded. Love is a battlefield. Pat Benatar, right? And this represents that there was a falling out with somebody that was a soulmate. 6 of Cups is about memories, nostalgia. It is about soulmates. It is about those that we grew up with. It is about childhood friends. It is about childhood soul connections. These are not necessarily your family, although many times it is. But soulmates are not just your family, your blood people, that you're related to by blood. Many of you, your brothers, say like United States Marines, say you're a lineman like myself. We have a brotherhood. If you're a Leo, if you're a true Leo, a cop, there's a brotherhood out there, isn't there? Man, these guys are your brothers, and you depend on each other. And if somebody decides to just be doing some bullshit all of a sudden, it's not a good deal, is it? This represents to me, and especially when we look at it in terms of what's underneath this whole reading, I feel like maybe somebody from your childhood, somebody from the past, may have done some bullshit. I'm not going to lie. Now, your challenge, as if all that wasn't enough, we got this imbalance underneath, this energy of somebody may have hurt Leo, somebody may have betrayed Leo, somebody may have betrayed your trust, Leo. And your challenge is the Three of Cups in reverse. Here you are trying to bring stability. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in tarot. Every move that he makes is calculated. No 1 step forward and 2 steps back with this guy. This guy, every step means something, and he doesn't take that step unless he knows that he's going to succeed. And let me tell you, Leo succeeds. Here you are trying to bring stability, and what are you getting? You're getting people that don't want to work with you. 3 of Cups in reverse. People that are backbiting each other, gossiping and shit, talking shit about each other, and uncooperation energy. But I do feel that it is very possible that this is the same energy that we're dealing with right here. This betrayal energy. It is your challenge. So in other words, this sumbitch, whatever's going on, it's right there. It's like you can't get around it. It's in your face, Down in your subconscious, Leo, there is a 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is about fame. It is about somebody that is popular. It is about somebody that is getting attention, getting a lot of accolades and so forth, getting recognition. And tied to that in your hopes and fears is the World card in reverse, which is not learning a lesson about something or someone that has got your eye. Let's put it that way. Okay. What lies before you is there is a new opportunity for love to happen. This love can be a chance for you to love yourself if this is not a person that's coming in. But it more than likely it has to do with the opportunity for love to conquer, right? Let love abound. It's all about love. The whole thing, right? We're to love one another and so forth. So there's a chance for that to happen. Now, here's where it gets freaky for me, because I just seen so many things with this reading, But in your advice, justice, do what's right, Leo. Justice is our legal card. This is Libra. And this is the scales of justice. And this represents what it means to most of the world, the legal system, the justice. That's why I say many of you are literally cops. I'd love to, if you guys are police or military, give me an extra like, put a comment. But there's something about that going on here. And you are to stand in your justice and in your truth. Stand in your truth. Another interpretation. And not only stand in your truth, but stand for what's right, man. That's what we got to do, right? There's too many people that are running around thinking everything is gray. No, there is right and there is wrong. And thank God that God put police, government, and so forth. It's ordained by God. It's in Judaic law, and it is righteous. And you are righteous to do what you do. Don't let anybody tell you that you aren't doing what you're supposed to do. I don't care, get me in trouble, but, being Tejano, we got a lot of relatives that are in Border Patrol. Those people are putting their lives on the line, whether you like it or not. This has been instituted for many, many years. I mean, it's nothing new. Following the law has never been anything new. It's just new right now because it makes good ratings, you know, and it makes great on dividing people. But the truth is the truth. So what is affecting this situation external to you, Leo? Somebody wants to extend a cup of love. Now, this doesn't mean towards you. This is external to you. So maybe the person that you're dealing with, your overall projected outcome is that there's going to be a lot of options and choices. 7 of Cups. There are going to be many cups, and not all of what's in these cups is good, Leo. As you can see, there's a snake in this one. There's a mask in this one. Somebody lying. Somebody pretending to be something that they're not. Hell, there's a damn dragon in this one. Okay, so that is your general. So let's do this. I almost screwed this up. So we're going to put these cards away. We're going to turn this deck over. And we're going to start a love and separation reading. This is for those of you that have been separated from the person that you love. Maybe there was a big blow up. Maybe there was a fight. Maybe somebody disrespected somebody. Whatever happened, there's been no communication. First 8 cards out. What is going on in your person's energy and emotions? This person that you've been separated from. What is going on in this person's energy and emotions? What's going on in their thought life? What are they focused on? Okay, here we go. Now, like I told you, some of you aren't in this situation. This is your time to depart. And peace be with you. Happy birthday to you. Now, for the rest of you, let's begin. Love and separation. This person that you're separated from, what's going on in their thought life and so forth. This is an accident. It was not supposed to happen, but I'm taking it the way it is. It just, that 9 of Wands, that same 9 of Wands that was supposed to be in your reading, the card got left over into this. But instead of this person, 9 of Wands in reverse, having won a battle, this person really feels defeated. They feel very defeated. And the Moon card in reverse is, I feel, they are really in the dark. You know, instead of it being a revelation, the Moon can represent mysteries and so forth in the upright, but in the reverse it can also represent almost a hidden type of deal, to the point of that it may actually be disturbing their peace, you know, kind of energy. Okay, it's a being not knowing what to do. Okay, so it's very much like a darkness, I feel. The 9 of Swords are in their head a lot. You don't have to be a tarot reader. Look at those cards. These swords represent thoughts, keeping this person up at night. And the 2 of Swords is being confused. They wish that they could tell the truth about something. 7 of Swords in reverse and 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They wish they could come out of the cold with somebody. And in their energy and emotions are 2 major arcana energies. The Devil card representing restrictive toxicities, drunkenness, being in a drug-induced state because of a connection that they felt was divine. Okay, that's what's going on in their thought life. That's what's going on in their energy and emotions. Next 8 cards out. How do they view Leo? Oh my God. I told you guys were going to pop out, and I told you that just because you're strong doesn't mean you don't feel the pain. Because you sure as hell do. Look at this. They view you as your card. Leo card. See the line? That's your card. Strength. But in the reverse, they view you as not being so damn tough. And even though I told you King of Wands is your card, this is your minor arcana of the major arcana. So this is you again. The King of Wands, the King of Determination, the guy that gets it done. You see why these cards match Leo so well? They view you as somebody that had all this love, and now you ain't giving it, and you reject something. You're not accepting something. Maybe it's you're not accepting the offer that they're given because you don't feel like it's genuine, maybe. I don't know. But they view you as somebody that is not taking action, and you're carrying all this shit. You've got a lot of responsibilities on you. And, oh my God, they view you as the King of Pentacles, a boss energy that is not doing something, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. You're being mean. Damn you, Leo. How dare you be mean. But, you know, people view things differently, you know. That's the way they view it. Okay, this is a biggie. This is a huge query in just 2 cards. This is called projected actions towards you, if any, and if not, in other words, if no action, can you come towards them? And if you can come towards them, what would your strategy need to be? If I'm going to break this down into 4 groups, you will fit into one of these 4 groups. Each of these pairs represents a different group. Okay, so first group, Group A, are they coming in towards you? Answer, Page of Wands in reverse is an absolutely no, and Death card, it's over. Okay. Now the group of you that this is, you should know by now they're not coming. You waited and you waited and you waited, and they're not coming. And if that's not if you have been waiting and waiting and waiting and you keep holding on, Leo, can't do that. You got to move on with your life if that's the case. So that's Group A. Group B, are they coming in towards you? Answer, very possibly. Very possible that they will come in. With this Magician card, they will be coming in with ideas, trying to tell you that they can do this and they can do that, and it will appear to be balanced, and it may actually be balanced. In other words, in the past, this person has not been level. They really weren't applying themselves or something like that. And now they want to come in with balance and so forth. So it's very possible. On this one here, I forgot to tell you, can you come towards them? No. Death card is in the Major Arcana position. It is Major Arcana, and it does mean that it is over. So quarter of you, this deal is over, and you guys need to let it go. This other section of you right here, it's very possible that they will. Can you come towards them? Obviously you can. What would your strategy need to be? I think just see what they're about, give it a chance, be open to it, talk it out, see if it's what it, what you're looking for. If it's going to resonate with you, because it could be a reunion. This is reunion potential here, okay? Group C, are they coming towards you? Answer, no. Why do I say that? This person's moving on to calmer waters. They want to get to a place of rest. And Hermit in reverse, they're having a hard time knowing what to do. Can you come towards them? I say right now it's probably not a good idea, Leo, because this thing may feel like a burden to them. And you coming in and trying to push on them and shit like that's not going to help. It's not going to help, okay? It never helps. The best thing that you can do is let them go. Just let them go. Let them find this rest. Give them a break. This is not a forever reading. A couple of months. Give it some time. Maybe you can come back at that time. Okay? Last group, Group D. Are they coming in? Boy, I tell you what. Very possibly. If you heed what I'm telling you and you are patient, there may be a new opportunity for stability. But you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to take your time. Now, this is a case where this card, I really feel, has to do with patience, which 9 times out of 10, I don't read it that way. The way I read this card is this is an angel that is looking over you. And I think it would probably be appropriate to say that if this isn't an opportunity, a new opportunity for stability coming that they're bringing, if you hang tight, there's going to be something better coming. Okay, now, can you come towards this energy? I think you can. What would your strategy need to be? Don't push anything. Don't rush anything. Don't come in and say, give me your hand in marriage. Or, you can come back and move back in, something like that. But there's an opportunity there. And it's very possible that they will come back or come in. So, that is projected actions. Now, next query. How do you view them? How does Leo view this person? Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're dependent. Nine of Pentacles in reverse to me is a codependent energy. And Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that has no confidence, no self-confidence. Interesting. Hierophant in reverse to the Five of Wands in reverse. This person does not have any formal training of some sort, possibly, or they are somebody that is void of order. They may be a rebellious type of energy, but yet, at the same time, I don't think it's the rebellious part. I think it's more about this person doesn't have any structure. And Five of Wands in reverse is somebody that is very weak, that is not willing to fight. They have a hard time standing up for themselves, even, possibly. Whew, damn, Leo, what the fuck, man? Five of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. Five of Cups, you can see, is somebody that is in some severe pain from the past. They are still in the past. And Six of Pentacles, they may have either tried to make something better, or it can be that they're being that this pain is there. Six of Pentacles there, which is normally about balancing the scales, right, and stuff like that. I feel this person may not be some kind of weird. There's something in their past that's stopping them. Eight of Swords in reverse to the Emperor. Some of you Leos believe that this person is a powerful person. They could be an Aries. Emperor's there. They could be a powerful person, yet and Eight of Swords in reverse, they are beginning to see that. Something like that. Eight of Swords are going to be about, they are starting to pull the veil off and maybe see their value, is what I really, okay. Because the Emperor's does not match this. Definitely does not match this energy. Emperor's a motherfucking beast. Very much like yourself, Leo. That's why Aries is another fire sign with Sagittarius. So, that is how you view them. Last query. Mutual energy that you both share at this time as a result of the connection. Now, your other major arcana just came out. This is amazing. Sun card is your other major arcana. This represents the goodness of God. This represents God, Yeshua energy. Best card in tarot. This is about enlightenment, enhancement, enrichment, everything, baby. Eight of Cups in reverse, coming back. You both may want to a better, or maybe you wish that it could come back and that it could have been done, or that it still could be done. You both, I feel like it may have caused both of you to go back to a little bit. Four of Wands. Now, the other thing that might be evident here, or maybe more appropriate, would be that there's a doorway, especially that the Fool is Aries energy, and this is the first card. And this is stepping out into something new, stepping out without a care in the world. As you can see, this dog here he's going on this new journey. He's got that, what are them hobos used to carry this little deal, like the stick with the bag and shit on it? Remember them, the old movies, Well, he's stepping off this fucking cliff, and this dog's over there barking at him. Hey, man, you're about to step off. But it has to do with your roots or an opportunity to go through a door. The Four of Wands can be a gateway that both of you are about to go into, okay? This is mutual energy that's going on. The mutual energy is that you may wish that you could bring something back from the dead and reconnect. Two of Cups. The mutual energy, the Two of Wands in reverse. Not wanting to wait anymore. Not wanting to be in a situation where you have to make a decision, and wishing that you could get in your fucking car and go for it and conquer whatever the hell it is, the obstacle in this. Happy birthday, Leo. We'll try this again in a month and see where we're at. If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.